I think I want to fucking live now. To me, that is bad news. I dedicated most of my 20s, if not almost all of it, towards self-harming, like cutting, suffocation, attempted hanging. Those were the good times. Now I'm sitting here, dedicating to take my meds more regularly, actually. I need to do that now. So here I am, dedicating more of my, dedicating to taking my meds on a daily basis. And I think that's why I'm starting to slightly feel better. And that's actually what I want to talk about. Like, what happens now? Okay, I'm saying that a part of me does want to live. What the hell am I gonna actually do with it? I'm considering myself a blank slate, which means in my years of depression, little by little, over time, all of my interest in life has pretty much been wiped out. I used to like writing. I stopped doing that. In fact, the last thing I wrote was actually an assignment that I did during my junior year. I believe it was the second semester. It was a writing class, and I actually do remember it. It's supposed to be, mine was about candy, but I was using it as a metaphor for scallop beetles. And so there's like these pack of, like, I don't remember, it's like a bunch of starbursts like eating people, and I don't know, something about using the intestines. It was a really gory story. I don't even remember it. It was something like that, and I actually got an A on it too. The teacher actually loved it. But after that, I was like, I never did it again. I mean, outside of journaling. Outside of journaling, I really don't write anything anymore. And I used to like swimming. I actually consider myself an aquatic person because water is like nature's. Water calms me down. Like, oceans work the best, but lakes works too. Lakes and streams and swimming pool helps. I mean, at least I don't have to worry about sharks or anything. So, when I'm in the water, it helps calm me down. And I stopped doing that too. Basically, the few things I did enjoy, I didn't even do anymore. And I feel like because of all of that, as of now, I have no interest, no hobbies, nothing. I have nothing. And I feel like at this point, if I am going to live someday, I mean, yeah, I'm alive now, but I mean, like, actually do something besides becoming my own prisoner in the most stressful apartment imaginable. If I was to live, then that means I would have to think of it as like, how should I put it? When you, let's say you're on Microsoft Word, and you write a paper, but then you wanted to copy and paste some of it to another document, but instead you deleted it. And you couldn't get it back. So basically you have to write the whole paper all over again. Well, that's kind of like what I am now. All of my interest, basically in life in general, was deleted because of depression. And if I'm going to continue, I basically have to reprogram myself or re-enter data. I don't know, I'm bad at analogies. I'm just trying to say I have to re-engage myself back into life. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, God. Pills are so gross, and it's even worse after you overdose, which I haven't done since 2011. Anyway, so if I do survive my depression, I would have to start looking for things to be active in. And I'm telling you, anything that involves doing something outside of this apartment freaks me out. Because I'm used to it. I'm comfortable in it. Although I don't like it, I hate it, but I'm comfortable because it's what I'm used to doing. So having that changed is it's freaking me out. I'm actually terrified of doing anything besides this. But it's not a life I wanted in the first place. So, actually, there is one hobby I was thinking about doing. Actually, so a few years ago, I met a guy named Devon. I don't talk to him anymore, but I was actually fascinated over this, and I've always wanted to do this since, but with depression still going on, I just didn't feel like I actually did attempt it like once or twice, but I gave up quickly. Giving up is quite easily when you want to lose your life. So it's called glow sticking or glow stringing. You can basically technically call it either way. I call it glow stringing. Basically what you do is you go to the store and you buy a 6-inch glow stick. And then you attach a shoestring at the end of it, and then you start doing dance moves with them. You can find plenty of videos on this on YouTube. So just when you go to YouTube, just search glow stringing, and there's plenty of videos that you can see up there. But he actually Devon, not Devon, but Devon. He actually did a performance, he basically did a performance of this. So he turned off all the lights from the living room to the dining room, and then he, when you get a glow stick, it doesn't glow. You have to actually kind of bend it a little bit so it'll turn on. That's what he did, and then he started doing dance rhythms, and ever since then I wanted to do the same thing. So I guess I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I don't do it because I don't want to fail. I tried it. It's not easy. Even the basic stuff is kind of difficult. Actually, it isn't kind of difficult. It is. And with me already still fucked up in the head, I don't want to continue to encourage me to believe that I can't do anything in this world, which technically is true because I am a failure. So at least that's something. It's not like nothing. And I did say that I wanted to get back into writing. I want to write in my journal more frequently, of course, but I was considering doing fan fiction. Now, because I'm depressed, I don't want to actually jump right into, or not just that though, but the fact I haven't done writing in a long, long time, like probably around a decade. I don't want to just jump right into what I want to do. I want to practice first. Don't worry about editing. Don't worry about. I just want to do some basic stuff. I don't want to jump into something large. So that's where fan fiction come in. And I am a huge Power Ranger fan. I love Power Rangers. And I was thinking about doing fan fiction with that. Except the only actual thing that will actually be used is the Power Rangers title. But the storyline will be my own. The actual characters will be my own. The format will be the same, basically. Morphing into superheroes, but other than that, pretty much everything will be my own. Of course, I would have the female be the leader, because there's not enough of them in the show. With a few exceptions, men have always taken the leadership role, which I wish they would just quit it. I mean, I prefer them letting women be in charge of the team a lot more often than it has happened in the past. So that's kind of what I would like. That's kind of what I want to start out with. And then I actually want to, so right now I'm just basically coming up with ideas on how that could work. But so I guess that's something. It's like better than nothing. Right now I haven't done any of those things because right now I'm tired of failing, and I'm extremely sensitive to failure, so I think I might do the fan fiction before I even get to the glow stringing, because glow stringing requires movement of the body, and I have so much fatigue, I don't think I can even handle it right now, even if I wanted to. So I guess that's something, but life is more than just hobbies, and that's too much pressure, like weekend plans, and after what happened last time, I'm not doing any more weekend plans, not after what happened last time. So I guess I'm hoping that I have no choice. I have to take it I have to, I can't talk today. I have to take small steps. So maybe at the very least I could, just start out as an outline. Plan on characters and storyline and stuff. Maybe I could do that. It's not like I'm actually writing the story. I don't know. I want to do something. But I am so tired all the time. I'm a failure. Quite honestly, I'm not sure if I can do anything else but to remain a prisoner in this apartment.